How does the One Wish Willow and Obsession actually work? Well, in order to get into it, we're going to have to talk spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, save the video and come back later. The nature of this thing is kept perfectly ambiguous in the story, and I think that gives the film infinite runway to explore all of its themes of codependency, agency, and consent. The way I think about it is that when Bear says he wants Nikki to love him more than anything in the world, the One Wish Willow gives him his idea of what that looks like, and we just saw it in the previous scene. When Nikki is talking about the book she's writing and she says it's not a romance, it's a love story, and Bear says, I thought those were the same thing. But forcing Nikki to love him is not going to give him romance because they aren't the same thing. And the way Nikki talks to him, especially early on after the wish happens, it's like she's mirroring him. She even mistakenly says, I just lost my cat, when really he lost his. His love for Nikki, or what he perceives as love for Nikki, is an obsession. It has taken over his entire life. So that's exactly what the wish gives him back, and what I find so disturbing is when we see his internal conversations with himself, absolving himself of any guilt or accountability externalized through his conversations with Nikki. For example, when they're kissing and she snaps out of it, his first instinct is to say, you kissed me, you kissed me. He knows something is wrong, he disregards it, and when the wrong thing reveals itself to him, then he gets defensive. Even when she's on his porch and she's saying, I'm not saying you took advantage of me, he starts acting like she's saying he is because he knows that he is. When he interacts with his other friends, he doesn't mention the One Wish Willow at all. He is searching for them to give him excuses that he can then use to place the blame onto Nikki. So when his friend Ian suggests that maybe she was on something, he's willing to roll with that narrative even though he knows something weirder is going on. But the excuses can only take him so far, and as he crosses more and more lines and she's lying about her father, he just says, it doesn't matter to me. Why does it matter? I thought we were having a nice date.